welcome to the Gleason Performing Arts Center. Please take this opportunity to silence all cell phones and make yourself aware of the exits. There are 2 in the front and 2 in the rear. While in the auditorium, smoking, vaping, eating, and drinking is strictly prohibited, as well as the use of flash photography. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the College Players production of King Lear, Abridged.
I thought the king had more affected the Duke of Albany than Cornwall.
It did always seem so to us, but now in the division of the kingdom, it appears not which of the dukes he values most.
Is this not your son, my lord?
His breeding, sir, hath been at my charge. I have so often blushed to acknowledge him that now I am raised to it.
I cannot conceive you.
This young fellow's mother, indeed, sir, had a son for her cradle, ere she had a husband for her bed. Do you smell a fault?
I cannot wish the fault undone, the issue of it being so proper.
But I have, sir, a son by order of law, some year older than this, who yet is no dear in my account, though this knave came something saucily into the world before he was sent for the whore son, which must be acknowledged.
Bring me the map there. Know that we have divided in 3 our kingdom, and 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we, unburthened, crawl toward death. Tell me, my daughters, since now we will divest us here of rule, which of you, shall we say, doth love us most, that we our largest bounty may extend? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
My lord, I love you more than words can wield the matter, beyond what can be valued, rich or rare, a love that makes breath poor and speech unable. Beyond all manner of so much I love you.
What shall Cordelia say? Love, be silent.
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, with plenteous rivers and wide-skirted meads, we make thee lady. To thine and Albany's issue be this perpetual. What says our second daughter, our dearest Regan, wife to Cornwall? Speak.
I am made of that self-metal as my sister, and find me prized at her worth. I find she names the very deed of love, only she comes too short, that I profess myself enemy to all other joys, and am alone felicitate in your dear highness's love.
Poor Cordelia! And yet, not so, for I am sure my love's more ponderous than my tongue.
To thee and thine hereditary ever remain this ample third of our fair kingdom, no less in space, validity, and pleasure than that conferred on Goneril. Now, our joy, the last, not least, what can you say to draw? A third more opulent than your sisters. Speak!
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing will come of nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty, according to my bond, no more nor less.
How now, Cordelia, lend thy speech a little, lest it may mar your fortunes.
Good my lord, you have begot me, bred me, loved me, I return those duties back as are right fit. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? Happily, when I shall wed, that lord whose hand must take my plight shall carry half my love with him, half my duty and care. Sure, I shall never marry like my sisters to love their father all.
So young and so untender?
So young, my lord, and true.
Let it be so. Thy truth, then, be thy dower, for by the sacred radiance of the sun, ere I disclaim all my paternal care, propinquity and property of blood, and like a stranger from my heart, and me hold thee from this forever, my sometime daughter.
Oh, gracious, my lord!
I loved her most, and thought to set my rest on her kind nursery hints, and avoid my sight. So be my grave, my peace, as here I give her father's heart from her. Cornwall and Albany, with my 2 daughters' dowers digest this third. Let pride, which she calls plainness, marry her, that coronet part betwixt you.
Royal Lear, whom I have ever honored as my king, loved as my father, as my master followed.
The bow is bent and drawn, make from the shaft.
Let it fall rather. Though the fork invade the region of my heart, be Kent unmannerly when Lear is mad. What wilt thou do, old man? Thinkest thou that duty shall have dread to speak what power to flattery bows? Reserve thy state. Thy youngest daughter does not love thee least.
Kent, on thy life no more.
My life I never held, but as a pawn to wage against thy enemies.
Out of my sight!
Fie, sir!
Revoke thy gift. I'll tell thee, thou dost evil.
Hear me! Recreant, 5 days we do allot thee for provision, and on the 6th to turn thy hated back upon our kingdom, if on the 10th day following thy banished trunk be found in our dominions, the moment is thy death. Away, by Jupiter, this shall not be revoked.
Fare thee well, King. The gods to their dear shelter take thee, maid, who thinkest justly and has most rightly said. And your large speeches may your deeds approve, that good effects may spring from words of love. Thus, Kent, O princes, bids you all adieu.
Here's France and Burgundy, my lord.
My lord of Burgundy, what in the least do you require in present dower with her?
Most royal majesty, I crave no more than what your highness offered.
When she was dear to us, we did hold her so, but now her prices fall.
I know no answer.
Will you, with those infirmities she owes, take her or leave her?
Pardon me, royal sir.
This is most strange, that she that even now was your best object, the best, the dearest, should in this trice of time commit a thing so monstrous as to dismantle so many folds of favor.
I yet beseech your majesty that you make known it is no vicious blot, murder, or foulness that hath deprived me of your favor, but even for want of that for which I am richer, a still soliciting eye, and such a tongue as I am glad I have not, though not to have it hath lost me in your liking.
Better thou hadst not been born, then that pleased me better.
Fairest Cordelia, that art most rich being poor, thee and thy virtues here I seize upon. Thy dowerless daughter, king, thrown to my chance, is queen of us, of ours, and our fair France.
Thou hast her, France. Let her be thine, for we have no such daughter.
I know what you are, and like a sister, most loath to call your faults as they are named. Use well our father.
Prescribe us not our duties.
Let your study be to content your lord, who hath received you at fortune's alms.
Time shall unfold what plated cunning hides. Use well our father, and well may you prosper.
Come, my fair Cordelia.
He hath always loved our sister most, and with what poor judgment he has now cast her off appears too grossly.
'Tis the infirmity of his age.
Then we must look to receive from his age the waywardness that infirm and choleric years bring with them.
Such unconstant starts are we like to have from him as this of Kent's banishment.
We must do something, and in the heat.
Thou, nature, art my goddess, to thy law my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of customs and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me, for I am some 12 or 14 moonshines lag of a brother? Why bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as compact, my mind as generous, my shape as true as honest madam's issue? Why brand they us with baseness, bastardy, base? Legitimate Edgar, I must have your land. Our father's love to the bastard Edmund as to the legitimate. Fine word, legitimate. Well, my legit mate, if this letter speed and my invention thrive, then Edmund the base shall top the legitimate. I grow, I prosper. Now, gods, stand up for bastards.
Kent banished thus, and the king gone tonight. What paper were you reading?
Nothing, my lord.
Come, if it be nothing, I shall not need spectacles.
Pardon me, my lord. It is a letter from my brother. I find it not fit for your overlooking.
Give me the letter, sir. This policy and reverence of age keeps our fortunes from us till our oldness cannot relish them. If our father would sleep till I waked him, you should enjoy half his revenue forever, and live the beloved of your brother, Edgar. My son, Edgar, when came you to this?
Found it thrown in the casement of my closet.
You know the character to be your brother's?
It is his hand, my lord, but I hope his heart is not in its contents.
Hath he never before sounded you in this business?
Never, my lord, though I heard him oft maintain that sons of a perfect age and fathers declined, that the son should manage the revenue of the father.
Oh, detested, unnatural, brutish villain! Go, sir, I'll seek him.
I beg you, sir. This is, of course, his hand, but he wrote this to feel my affection to your honor, and to no further pretense of danger.
Think you so? He cannot be such a monster.
Nor is it not, sure.
To think to his father that so tenderly and entirely loves him. Oh, heaven and earth, Edmund, seek him out.
I will seek him, sir, presently.
These late eclipses of the sun and moon portend no good to us. This villain of mine comes under the prediction. There's son against father. The king falls from bias of nature. There's father against child. And true and noble-hearted Kent, banish head, his offense honesty. 'Tis strange.
This is the excellent foppery of the world, that when we are sick in fortune, we make guilty of our disasters the sun, the moon, and the stars, as if we were villains by necessity, by some divine thrusting on. We are all victims of necessity. Edgar. I was thinking, brother, of this fortune I read the other day. When's,
Do you bother yourself about that?
I assure you, sir, the effects he writes of exceed unhappily. When spoke you my father last?
2 nights gone by?
Spake you with him?
Aye, 2 hours together.
Found you no displeasure in him by word or by countenance?
None at all.
I beseech you, think wherein you may have offended him, and at my asking, please forbear his presence until some time hath qualified his displeasure, until his rage has dispelled.
Some villain hath done me wrong.
That is my fear. I pray you, retire with me to my lodging. If you do stir abroad, go armed.
Armed, brother.
Brother, I advise you to the best. A father credulous, a brother noble, whose nature is so far from doing harms he suspects none. I see the business. If I, not by birth, have lands by wit, all with me's meet that I can fashion fit.
By night and day he wrongs me. Every hour he flashes into one gross crime or other that sets us all at odds. I'll not endure it. His nights grow riotous, and he himself upbraids us on every trifle. When he returns from hunting, say I will not speak with him. Say I am sick.
He's coming, madam. I hear him.
Put on what weary negligence you please. If he dislike it, let him to our sister, whose mind and mine and that I know are one not to be overruled. Idle old man.
Now, banished Kent, if thou canst serve where thou dost stand condemned, so may it come, thy master, whom thou lovest, shall find thee full of labors.
How now? What art thou? What dost thou profess?
I do profess to be no less than I seem, to serve him truly that will put me in trust.
Who wouldst thou serve?
You.
Dost thou know me, fellow?
No, sir. But you have that in your countenance that I would fain call master.
What's that?
Authority.
Follow me. Thou shalt serve me. If I like thee no worse after dinner, I will not part from thee yet. You, sirrah, where is my daughter?
So please you.
Why came not the slave back to me when I called him?
Sir, to my judgment, you are not entertained with that ceremonious affection as you were wont.
I have perceived a most faint neglect of late. You, sirrah, come you hither, sir. Who am I, sir?
My lady's father.
My lady's father? My lord's name, you horse and dog!
I will not be struck, my lord.
Nor tripped neither, you base football player.
I thank thee, thou servest me, and I'll love thee.
Come, sir, arise. Away. I'll teach you differences. Away, away!
Come, my friendly knave, I thank thee. Here's some earnest of thy service.
Let me hire him too! Here's my coxswain.
Oh no, my pretty knave, how dost thou?
Sirrah! You had best take my coxswain.
Why, fool?
Why? For taking one's part that's out of favor. Why, this fellow had banished two on's daughters and did the third a blessing against his will. If thou followest him, thou must needs wear my coxswain. How now, nuncle? Sirrah, I'll teach thee a speech.
Do.
Mark it, nuncle. Have more than thou showest. Speak less than thou knowest. Lend less than thou owest. Learn more than thou trowest. Leave thy drink and thy whore, and then keep in a door, and thou shalt have more than 2 tens to a score.
This is nothing, fool.
Can you make no use of nothing?
Why, no, boy. Nothing can be made out of nothing.
That fellow who counseled thee to give away thy land, come place him next to me, do thou for him stand. The sweet and bitter fool will presently appear. The one in motley here, the other found out there.
Dost call me fool, boy?
Thou hast given all thy other titles away. Fools had ne'er less wit in a year, the wise men are grown uppish. They know not how their wits to wear, their manners are so uppish.
When will you want to be so full of songs?
I have used it, nuncle, ever since thou madest thy daughters thy mothers. And they for sudden joy did weep, and I for sorrow sung. That such a king should play bo-peep and go the fools among. Prithee, nuncle, I fain learn to lie.
On you lie, will have you whipped.
I marvel what kin thou and thy daughters are. They'll have me whipped for telling the truth. Thou'lt have me whipped for lying.
How now, daughter? What makes that frontlet on?
Not only, sir, this your all-licensed fool, but others of your insolent retinue do hourly carp and quarrel and break forth and not to be endured riots. I had hoped, sir, that by making this well known unto you to have found a safe redress.
Are you our daughter?
You would make use of that good wisdom, whereof I know you are fraught, and put away these dispositions that of late transform you from what you rightly are.
May not an ass know when the cart draws the horse?
Doth any here know me? Why, this is not Lear. Doth Lear walk thus, speak thus? Where are his eyes? Who is it that can tell me who I am?
Lear's shadow.
I would learn that, for by the marks of reason, sovereignty, and knowledge, I should be false persuaded I had daughters.
Which they will make an obedient father.
Your name, fair gentlewoman.
Sir, this is much the admiration of you, these your other new pranks. I do beseech you to understand my purposes aright. You are old and reverend, and therefore you should be wise, and yet here do you keep 100 knights and squires, men so debauched, so bold, that this, our court infected with their manners, seems more like a tavern or a brothel than a graced palace.
Darkness and devils! Saddle my horses, call my train together.
You strike my people, and your rabble make servants of their betters.
Deep-chested kite, thou liest. My train are men of choice and rarest parts. Here, nature, here, dear goddess, here suspend thy purpose. If thou didst intend to make this creature fruitful, dry up in her organs of increase, and from her derogate body never spring a babe to honor her. Away, away!
Now, gods that we adore, where comes this?
Life and death, I am ashamed that thou hast power to shake my manhood. Thus, let it be so. I have another daughter who I am sure is kind and comfortable. When she shall hear this of thee with her nails, she'll flay thy wolfish visage.
Oh, yes, he had had good counsel. 100 knights. Yes, 'tis safe and politic to keep at point 100 knights, so that in every dream he may guard his dotage with their powers and hold our lives in mercy.
Well, you may fear too far.
I know his heart. What he hath uttered I have writ my sister, informed her full of my particular fear.
Shalt see thy other daughter will use thee kindly.
I did her wrong.
Canst thou tell why a snail has a house?
Why?
Why, to put his head in, not to give it to his daughters and leave his horns without a case.
I will forget my nature. Be my horses ready.
If thou wert my fool, nuncle, I'd have thee beaten for being old before thy time.
How's that?
Thou shouldst not have grown old till thou hast been wise.
Oh, let me not be mad. Not mad, sweet heaven, keep me in temper. I would not be mad. Come, boy.
My father has set the guard to take my brother. Brother, descend! Brother, I say. My father watches. Oh, sir, fly this place. Have you not spoken against the Duke of Cornwall? He's coming hither in the night, in the haste, and Regan with him.
I'm sure not a word on it.
I hear my father coming. Oh, sir, fly this place. Pardon me. In cunning, I must draw my sword upon you. Yield! Come before my father! Light! Ho! Here! Fly, brother. Torches! Torches! So, farewell. Some blood drawn on me would beget opinion.
Now, Edmund, where's the villain?
He fled this way in the night, when he could not persuade me to... When he could not persuade me...
By no means what?
To the murder of your lordship. Seeing how lowly opposite I stood against ye, charged my unprovided body, lanced mine arm.
Not in this land shall he remain uncaught, and he which finds him shall deserve our thanks. He which conceals him, death. And of my land, my loyal and natural boy, I shall work the means to make thee capable.
How dost, my lord?
Oh, madam, my old heart is cracked, it's cracked!
Did my father's godson seek your life, your Edgar?
Oh, lady, shame would have it hid.
Is he not companion of those riotous knights that tend upon my father?
He is of that consort, madam.
'Tis they have put him on the old man's death, to make waste and expense of his revenues. This very present evening, from my sister I have been well informed of that.
Edmund, I hear you have done your father a childlike office.
'Twas my duty, sir.
He did bewray his practice and received this hurt, you see, striving to apprehend him.
Well, shall he be captured, he'll be taken care of. In the meantime, Edmund, in your obedience and persistence as we see now, you shall serve us.
I shall serve you, sir.
For him I thank your grace.
Do you not know why we are here?
Occasions, noble Gloucester, of some cause where we might have use of your advice. My father hath writ, so have my sister of differences. Good old friend, lay comforts to your bosom, and bestow your needful counsel to our business.
I serve you, madam. Your graces are right welcome.
Greetings, friend. Where may I set our horses?
In the mire.
Why dost thou use me thus?
Fellow, I know thee.
What dost thou know me for?
A rascal, a beggar, coward, knave, and the son and heir of a mongrel bitch, one whom I would beat into clamorous whining.
Why, what a monstrous fellow art thou, thus to rail on one that is neither known thee nor knows thee.
Is it 2 days ago since I tripped up thy heels and beat thee before the king? Draw, you rogue!
Away, I have nothing to do with thee.
Draw, you rascal! You come with letters against the king.
Help! Ho! Murder! Murder!
How now? What's the matter?
Come out fleshy! Come on, young master!
Peace, peace, sirrah.
This fellow wears a sword who wears no honesty.
How fell you out? Say that.
His countenance likes me not. I have seen better faces in my time than stands on any shoulder before me at this instant.
What was the offense you gave him?
None, my lord. It pleases his master, his very late master, to strike upon me and draw upon me here again today.
Fetch forth the stocks, you stubborn ancient knave, you braggart, you!
Oh, call not your stocks for me. I serve the king, on whose employment I was sent to you.
Fetch forth the stocks!
I beseech your grace not to do so. His fault is much, and the good king, his master, will check him for it. Your purposed correction is such as basest and contemned wretches are punished with. The king will take it ill.
My sister may take it much more worse, to have her gentleman abused, assaulted for following her affairs, put in his neck.
I am sorry for thee, friend. I'll entreat for thee.
Pray, do not. I have watched and traveled hard. Sometime I shall sleep out. The rest I'll whistle.
The duke's to blame for this. 'Twill be ill taken.
Approach, thou beacon, to this underglobe, that by thy comfortable beams I may peruse this letter. I know 'tis from Cordelia, who hath most fortunately been informed of my obscured course. She shall seek remedies for the losses we have seen. Fortune, good night.
I heard my name proclaimed. By the happy hollow of a tree, I escaped the hunt. No port is free, no place whilst I escape. And I am bethought. I must preserve myself. I will make my face with filth and ruin my clothing till I am a beast. Put knots in my hair. Gods, terribly God. Poor Tom. That's it. Edgar, I nothing am.
Strange that they should so depart from home and not send back my messenger.
Hail to thee, noble master.
Ah! Makest thou this shame thy pastime?
No, my lord.
You is cruel garters!
What's he that hath so much thy place mistook to set thee here?
It is both he and she, your son and daughter.
No, no, they would not.
Yes, they have.
They could not, would not do 'tis worse than murder. Resolve me, with all modest haste, which way thou dost deserve or they impose this usage.
My lord, when I came to their home, I did commend your highness letters to them. Came there a reeking post from Goneril, which presently they read and straight took horse. And meeting here the other messenger, the very fellow that of late displayed so saucily against your highness, drew, and, having more man than wit about me, fought. Your son and daughter found this offense worth the shame which here it suffers.
Where is this daughter?
How chance the king comes with so small a train?
All those that follow their noses are led by their eyes, but blind men. And there's not a nose among 20 but can smell him that's stinking. When a wise man gives thee better counsel, give me mine again. That sir which serves and seeks for gain, and follows but for form, will pack when it begins to rain, and leave thee in the storm. But I will tarry, the fool will stay, and let the wise men fly. The knave turns fool that runs away. The fool, no knave, perdie.
Deny to speak with me? They are weary. Fetch me a better answer.
My dear lord, I have informed them so.
Informed them? The king would speak with Cornwall. The dear father would with his daughter speak commands. 'Tis service. Are they informed of this, my breath and blood? Go tell the duke and his wife I'd speak with them, or at their chamber door I'll beat the drum.
I would have all well betwixt you.
Oh, oh me, my heart, my rising heart, but down.
Cry to it, nuncle, as the coxswain did to the eels when she put him in the paste alive. She napped him all the coxcombs and cried, "Down, wantons, down!"
Hail to your grace.
'Tis good to see your highness.
Regan, I think it is. Should you not be glad I would divorce me from thy mother's tomb sepulchring in Adelphes? Oh, are you free? Some other time for that. Beloved Regan, thy sister's not. Oh, Regan, she hath tied sharp-toothed unkindness like a vulture here.
I cannot think my sister in the least would fail her obligation. If perchance, sir, she had quieted the riots of your followers, is on such ground and to such wholesome end as to clear her of all blame.
My curse is on her.
Sir, you are old. You are to be led and ruled by some discretion that discerns your state better than yourself. Therefore, I pray you, Return to my sister. Say you have wronged her.
Ask her forgiveness? Dear daughter, I confess that I am old. Age is necessary. On my knees, I beg that you'll vouchsafe me raiment, bed, and
Good sir,
food.
no more. These are unsightly tricks. Return you to my sister.
Never, Reagan. She hath abated me of half my train, looked black upon me, struck me with her tongue. All the stored vengeances of heaven fall on her ingrateful tongue.
Fie, sir, fie.
So you will wish upon me when the brash mood is on?
No, Reagan, thou shalt never have my curse. 'Tis not in thee to grudge my pleasures, to cut off my train. Thou better know'st the bond of childhood, dues of gratitude. Thy half of the kingdom hast thou not forgot, wherein I thee endowed?
Does your lady come?
Out, varlet, from my sight!
What means your grace?
Who stalked my servant Reagan? I have good hope thou didst not know on't. Oh, heavens! Art not ashamed to look upon this beard? Oh, Reagan, wilt thou take her by the hand?
Why not by the hand, sir? How have I offended?
How came my man in the stock?
I sent him there, sir.
You, did you?
Father, being weak, seem so. Until the prescribed month is up, to return and sojourn with my sister, dismissing half your train, come then to me.
Return to her, and 50 men dismissed. No, rather, I adjure all roofs and choose to wage against the enmity of the air. Persuade me, rather, to be slave and sumpter to this detested groom.
At your choice, sir.
I prithee, daughter, do not make me mad. We'll no more meet, no more see one another. And yet, thou art my flesh, my blood, my daughter. Or, rather, a disease that's in my flesh, which I must needs call mine. Thou art a boil, a plague sore, an embossed carbuncle in my corrupted blood, but I'll not chide thee. I can be patient. I can stay with Reagan. I and my 100 knights.
Not altogether so. I looked not for you, nor provided for your fit welcome. Give ear, sir, to my sister, for those who mingle reason with your passion must be content to think you old, and so, but she knows what she does.
Is this well spoken?
I dare vouch it. What 50 followers? What have you of need of so many?
Why not, my lord? Would you receive attendance from those that she calls her servants, or from mine?
Why not? Come to me and bring but 5 and 20. I will provide notice nor place for any more.
I gave you all.
And your good time you gave it.
Made you my guardians, my depositaries. I'll go with thee. Thy 50 yet doth double 5 and 20, and thou art twice her love.
What need you, my lord, for 5 and 20 men, nor 10, nor 5 in a house where twice so many have the command to tend you?
What need you of one?
You heavens, give me patience. Patience I need. You see me here, a poor old man as full of grief as age and wretched in both. If it be you that stir these daughters' hearts against their father, fool me not so much to bear it tamely, oh you unnatural hags. I will have such revenges on you both. What they are I know not yet, but they shall be the terrors of the earth, Oh, fool! I shall go mad.
This house is too little. The old man and his people cannot be well bestowed.
'Tis his own blame hath put himself from rest, and must needs taste his folly.
I'll gladly receive him on the particular, but not one follower.
So am I purposed.
The king is in high rage. He calls to horse, but will I know not whither.
He sent himself there, let him be.
Alack, the night comes on, and the bleak winds do sorely ruffle.
Oh, sir, to willful men, the only injuries they procure themselves must be to their schoolmasters. Shut up your doors.
Blow, wind, and crack your cheeks. Rage, blow, you sulphurous and thought-executing fires, singe my white hairs. And thou, all shaken thunder, smite flat the thick rotundity of the world. Crack nature's molds, all German spill at once, that make ingrateful man.
Good uncle, in. Ask thy daughters thy blessings. Here's a knight pities neither wise men nor fools.
Rumble thy belly full, spit, fire, spout, rain. I tax you not, you elements, with unkindness. I never gave you kingdom, called you children. You owe me no subscription, then let fall your horrible pleasures. Here I stand, your slave. But yet I call you servile ministers that will with two pernicious daughters join your high-engendered battles gainst a head as old and white as this, so out as foul.
Alas, my lord, are you here? Oh, the open night is so rough. The groans of roaring wind and rain I never remember to have heard.
Let the great gods that keep this dreadful pudder o'er our heads seek out their enemies now. Tremble, thou wretch, that hast within thee undivulged crimes, unwhipped of justice. Hide thee, thou bloody hand. I am a man more sinned against than sinning.
Oh, gracious, my lord. Hard by here is a hovel. Some friendship will lend you against the tempest. Repose you there.
My wits begin to turn. Come, my boy. How doth my boy? Art cold? I am cold myself. Where's this strong brother? True, my boy. Come, bring us to the hovel.
When I desire their leave that I might pity him, they took from me the use of mine own house, charged me neither to speak for him, entreat for him, nor any way sustain him.
Most savage and unnatural.
Go to, say you nothing. I have received a letter this night, 'tis dangerous to be spoken. The injuries the king hath received shall be revenged home. We must incline to the king. I will seek him. Go and maintain talk with the duke. If he should ask for me, I am ill and gone to bed. Though I may die for it, the king, my old master, must be relieved. Pray you, Edmund, be careful.
This courtesy forbid thee, and shall the duke instantly know, and of that letter too. This seems a fair deserving, and must draw me that which my father loses, no less than all. The young arises when the old doth fall.
Here is the place, my lord. Oh, good my lord, enter. The tyranny of these skies is too rough for nature to endure.
Let me alone. Thou think'st as much that this contentious shore invades us to the skin. The tempest in my mind doth from my senses take all feeling else save what beats there. Oh, Regan, Goneril, your old kind father, whose frank heart gave all oath that way madness lies. Let me shun that, no more of that.
Oh, good my lord, enter here.
In, boy, I'll pray, and then I'll sleep. Poor naked wretches, wheresoe'er you are, bide the pelting of this pitiless storm. How shall your houseless heads defend you from seasons such as these?
Fathom and half, poor Tom!
Come not in here, Knuckle! 'Tis a spirit! Help me! What art thou that doth grumble there in the straw? Come forth!
Away the foul fiend follows me. Through the sharp hawthorn blows the cold wind.
Didst thou give all to thy two daughters true, and art thou come to this?
Who gives anything to poor Tom? Whom the foul fiend hath led through the fire, and through the flame that hath laid the knives under his pillow. That's Ratsbane. By his porridge. Bless thy five wits.
Now all the plagues that in the pendulous air hang fated o'er men's false light on thy daughters.
Sir, this man hath no daughters.
Death, traitor, nothing could have subdued nature to such aloneness but his unkind daughters.
This cold night will turn us all to fools and madmen.
Take heed, the foul fiend comes a call.
What hast thou been?
A serving man, proud in heart and mind, served the lust of my mistress. Taught and did the acts of darkness with her, swore as many oaths as I spake words, and broke them in the sweat of haste of heaven. Let not the creaking of the shoes nor the rustling of the silks betray the poor heart to women. Still, through the hawthorn blows the cold wind. Say some, hey, naughty, naughty.
And this man, no more than this unaccommodated man, is no more but such a poor, bare animal as thou art. Off, lemmings, come unbutton here!
Good Snuckle! Be not. 'Tis a naughty night to swim in. Look, here comes a walking fire.
This is the foul fiend, Flibberty Gibbet. He begins at curfew and walks to the first cock and hurts the poor creature of the earth. Swift-footed Thrice-old, he met their nightmare and her ninefold, bit her alight and her fourth plight, and around thee, witch, around thee.
What are you there? Your names?
Poor Tom, that eats the swimming frog, the toad, the tadpole, that in fury of his heart, where the foul fiend rages, swallows the old rat, and the dish dog. Beware, my follower. Peace, Smolkin, peace, thou fiend!
What, hath your grace no better company? My duty cannot suffer to obey your daughter's hard commands.
First, let me speak with this philosopher.
His wits begin to unsettle.
Canst thou blame him? His daughters seek his life. Oh, good Kent, he said it would be thus, that poor banished man. Thou sayest the king grows mad. I tell thee, friend, I grow almost mad myself. I had a son, now outlawed from my blood. He sought my life, but lately, very late, I loved him, friend. The grief hath crazed my wits. Oh, what a night's this! I do beseech your grace.
This way, my lord.
I will keep still with my philosopher.
Fee, foe, and fum, I smell the man of a British man. I will have my revenge ere I depart his house.
This is the letter he spoke of, which approves him an intelligent party to the advantages of France.
True or false? It hath make thee Earl of Gloucester. Seek out where thy father is, that he may be ready for our apprehension.
If I find him comforting the king, it shall stuff his suspicion more fully. I will persevere in my course of loyalty.
Come, sit thou here, most learned justice. Thou, sapient sir, sit there.
When we our better see bearing our woes, we scarcely think our misery foes.
Will you lie down and rest upon the cushions?
I'll see their trial first. Bring in the evidence. Thou, most learned man of justice, take thy place. Thou, his yoke-fellow of equity, bench by his side. You are the commission, sit you too. Now, arraign her first. 'Tis Goneril. I here take my oath before this honorable assembly. She kicked the poor king, her father.
Come hither, mistress. Is thy name Goneril?
She cannot
mercy, I took you for a joint stool.
And here's another whose warped locks proclaim what store her heart is made on. Stop her there! Oh, let them anatomize Reagan. See what reads about her heart. Is there any cause in nature that make these hard hearts?
Sir, will you lie down and rest a while?
Make no noise. Draw the curtain so.
Where's the king, my master? I have overheard a plot of death upon him. There is a litter ready. Lay him in it, and drive towards Dover, friend, where thou shalt meet both welcome and protection. Take up, take up!
Oh, this rest might yet have balmed thy broken senses. Come, help to bear thy master.
When we are better sea-bearing our woes, we scarcely think our miseries our foes. Who alone suffers most in the mind, leaving free things and happy shows behind. How lightly and portable my pain seems now, when that which make me bend makes the king bow. My child, as I fathered Tom away, mark the high noises and thyself bewray. What will hap more tonight? Safe scape the king? Lurk, lurk. The army in France is landed. Seek out the villain Gloucester.
Hang him instantly.
Pluck out his eyes.
Edmund, keep you our sister company. The revenges we are to take upon your father are not for your beholding. Come, sir. Where is the news from France?
He hath come convey with hence. Some came.
Where's the king?
Some came with him towards Dover.
Ingrateful fox, 'tis he.
Bind fast his corky arms.
What made your graces? Good, my friends, consider. You are my guests. Do me no foul play, friends.
Bind him, I say!
Hard, oh filthy traitor! So white, such a traitor.
Naughty lady, these hairs which thou dost ravish from my chin will quicken and accuse thee. I am your host.
Come, sir, what letters have you late from France? Where have you sent the king?
To Dover.
Wherefore to Dover, sir?
Because I would not see thy cruel nails pluck out his poor old eyes, nor thy fierce sister in his anointed flesh stick boorish fangs.
Fellows, hold the chair. Upon thine eyes I set my foot!
Give me some help! Oh, cruel, oh, you gods!
Oh, one side shall mock the other too.
Oh, hold your hand, my lord!
Ha, how now, you dog?
My villain.
one eye left to see some mischief on him. Oh!
Out now, vile jelly, where is thy luster now?
All dark and comfortless. Where's my son, Edmund?
Out, treacherous villain! Thou call'st on him that hates thee. It was him that made overture of thy treasons to us.
Oh, my follies. Then Edgar was abused. Kind gods, forgive me that, and prosper him.
Thrust him out of gates, and let him smell his way to Dover.
I've received a hurt. Help, my lady.
Away, friend. You may leave me.
Alack, sir, you have no eyes.
I have no way, therefore I want no eyes. I stumbled when I saw. Oh, my dear son Edgar, might I but live to see thee in my touch, I'd say I had eyes again.
Who goes there?
Gods, I'm worse than I ever was.
Alack, sir, he is mad.
'Tis I such a fellow saw in the storm last night. It made me think a man a worm. Then my son came into my mind.
Bless thee, master.
Is it the naked fella?
'Tis poor Tom, lord.
Prithee, get thee away. If for my sake, and fetch some coverings for this naked soul, who I'll entreat to lead me.
Bless thy sweet eyes, they bleed.
'Tis the plague of the times when madmen lead the blind. Knowst thou the way to Dover?
Aye, master.
There is a cliff, and its high and bending face looks fearfully into the confined deep. Bring me but to the very brim of it, and I shall make right the misery which thou dost bear with something rich about myself. From that place I shall no leading need.
Give me thy arm. Poor Tom shall lead thee.
Welcome, my lord. I marvel our mild-mannered husband not followed us here. My knave, alack, spends time in his follies. You know, where's my master?
I told him of the army that has landed. He smiled at it. I told him you were coming. His answer was the worst. Then he called me a sot.
It is the cowish nature of his spirit that dares not undertake. Back, Edmund, to my brother. I must change arms at home and give the distaff unto my husband's hands. Wear this, spare speech, this kiss, if it does speak, would lift thy spirits into the air, conceive, and fare thee well.
Yours, in the ranks of death.
My dearest Gloucester. Oh, Oh, the difference of man and man. I have been worth the whistle.
Oh, Goneril, you're not with the wind, the dust which the rude wind blows in your face. I fear your disposition. She that herself will sliver and branch from her material sap, perforce must wither and come to deadly use.
Oh, no more, the text is foolish.
Wisdom and goodness to the vile seem vile. Tigers, not daughters, what have you performed? A father, a most gracious aged man, most barbarous have you matted.
Milk-livered man, who hast not in thy brow an eye discerning thine honor from thy suffering. Where's thy drum? Friend spreads his banners on our endless shores, whilst thou, a moral fool, sittest still and criest, alack, why does he so?
Fitful these hands to obey my blood, they are apt enough to tear and dismember thy flesh and bone.
Oh my good lord, the Duke of Cornwall is dead, and slain by his servant, going to put out the other eye of Gloucester.
Gloucester's eyes? Lost he his eyes?
Both, my lord. This letter, madam, craves a speedy answer. 'Tis from your sister.
One way I like this well, but my sister widowed and Gloucester with her. May all the fancy pluck upon my hateful life. I'll read an answer.
Where was his son when they did take his eyes?
'Twas informed against him.
Oh, Gloucester, I live to thank thee for the love thou showest the king, and I live to avenge thine eyes. Come hither, friend.
Alack, 'tis he! Why, he was met even now, as mad as the vexed sea, singing aloud. Search every acre of the high-grown field and bring him to our eye. Oh, dear father, it is thy business that I go about. No blown ambition doth our arms incite, but love, true love, and our dear father's right.
What might import my sister's letter to Lord Edmund?
I know not, my lady.
Faith, he is posted hence on some serious matter. Gloucester's eyes being out was of great ignorance to let him live. Where he arrives, he moves all hearts against us. Lord Edmund, I think, is gone in pity of his misery to dispatch his nighted life. Let me unseal the letter?
Madam, I had rather...
I know your lady does not love her husband! My lord is dead. Edmund and I have talked, and more convenient is he for my hand than for your lady's. You may gather more. If you do chance to hear of that blind traitor, preferment falls on the head that cuts him off.
When shall we come to the top of that same hill?
You do climb it now. Look how we labor. Hark, do you hear the sea?
No, truly.
Why, then, your other senses grow imperfect by your eyes' anguish.
That may be indeed.
Here, come on, sir, here's the place. Stand still. How fearful and dizzy it is to cast one eye so low. The fishermen, they walk upon the beach, appear like mice. The murmuring surge cannot be heard so high. I look no more.
Set me where you stand.
Give me your hand. You are now within a foot on the extreme verge.
Let go of my hand. Bid me farewell and let me hear thee going.
No, now farewell, good sir.
Oh, kind gods, I do renounce this world, and in your sights shake patiently my great affliction off. If Edgar live, oh, bless him!
Had he been where he thought, by this had thought been past. Oh, you, sir! Friend, hear you, sir. Speak!
Away, and let me die.
But thou dost breathe. Haste, heavy substance, bleedest not, speakest, art sound. 10 masts, and each make not the altitude which thou hast perpendicularly fall. Thy life's a miracle.
But I have fallen, no?
From the dread summit of the chalky bourne, do but look up.
Alack, I have no eyes.
Give me your arm. Up. This is about the strangeness upon the crown of the cliff, what the thing was that which parted you from you.
A poor, unfortunate beggar.
As I stood here below, methought my eyes were 2 full moons. Therefore, thou happy father, think the clearest gods have preserved thee.
Then I shall henceforth carry my affliction until do it itself cry enough, enough, and die.
They cannot touch me for coining. I am the king himself.
The trick of that voice, I do remember well. Is not the king?
I, every inch a king. When I do stare, see how that subject quakes. I pardon that man's life. What was thy cause? Adultery? Thou shalt not die, for Gloucester's bastard son was kinder to his father than my daughters got twin lawful sheets.
Oh, let me kiss that hand.
Let me wipe it first. It smells of mortality.
Oh, ruined piece of nature, dost thou know me?
I know thine eyes well enough. Dost thou squinty at me?
What with this case of eyes?
Oh ho, no eyes in your head, nor no money in your purse. Your eyes are in a heavy case. Your person light, yet you see how this world goes.
I see it feelingly.
What? Art mad? A man may see how this world goes with no eyes. Look with thine ears. See how yon justice rails upon yon simple thief. Get thee glass eyes, and like a scurvy politician seem to see the things thou dost not.
Oh, reason in madness.
Thou wilt weep my fortunes, take my eyes. I know thee well enough. Thy name is Gloucester.
Oh, alack, alack the day!
When we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools.
Oh, here he is. Lay hand upon him. Sir, your most dear daughter.
What? No rescue? A prisoner? Use me well. Come, come. I am a king.
You are a royal one, and we obey you.
Then there's life in it. Come, on you get it. You shall get it with running. Saw, 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 saw.
Oh, alas, the king is mad.
Those gentle gods.
That eyeless head of God. He was first in line to raise my fortunes. My sword is out.
I pray you, friend, give enough strength to do it.
Nay, come near the old man.
Why dost thou support a published traitor? Hence.
You will not touch him.
Out, dunghill. Oh, slave, thou hast slain me. Villain, take this letter to Edmund, supposed Earl of Gloucester. Oh, a timely death.
The letter that he speaks of may be my friend's. Let our reciprocal vows be remembered. You have opportunities to cut him off. There is nothing there if he returned to the conqueror. Your wife, so I would say, affectionate service, gone wrong. A plot wherein virtuous husband's life and the exchange, my brother?
Oh, 'twould be better if my thoughts were severed from my griefs.
Come, father, I'll bestow you with a friend.
Oh, you kind gods, curse this great breach in his abusive nature. Oh, my dear father. Restoration, hang thy medicine on my lips, and let this kiss repair those violent harms my two sisters have in thy reverence made. Was this a face to be opposed against the warring winds? To stand against the dread bolted thunder with this thin helm? Alack! 'Tis wonder that thy life and wits at once had not concluded all. He wakes! How fares my royal lord? How fares your majesty?
You do me wrong to take me out of the grave. Thou art a soul in bliss.
Sir, do you know me?
I know you are a spirit. Where did you die? Where have I been? Where am I? Fair daylight. I am mightily abused. I should e'en die with pity to see another thus.
Oh, look upon me, sir, and hold your hands in benediction o'er me.
I fear I am not in my perfect mind. Methinks I should know you, and know this man, but I am ignorant, for I am mainly doubtful as to what place this is. Oh, do not laugh at me, for as I am a man, I think this lady to be my child, Cornelia.
And so I am.
If you have poison for me, I will drink it. I know you do not love me, for your sisters have, and I do remember, done me wrong. You have some cause. They have not.
No cause, no cause. Please, your highness, walk.
Pray you now, forbear with me. Forget and forgive. I am old and foolish.
My sweet lord, you know the goodness I intend upon you. So tell me, but truly, but then speak the truth. Do you not love my sister?
In honoured love.
I am doubtful you've been conjunct and bosomed with her, as far as we can call hers, but I cannot endure her. My sweet lord, be not familiar with her.
Fear me not.
I'd rather lose the battle than this sister should loosen him and me.
Sir, this I hear. The king has come to his daughter, with others whom rigor the state forced to cry out. This business, it toucheth us, as France invades our lands. Let's then determine our proceedings.
I shall attend you, sir, presently, at your tent.
Aye, your grace. With Mansur, or hear me one word.
Speak.
Before you fight in the battle, ope this letter. If you have victory, let the trumpet sound. For him and brought it, wretched though I seem, I can produce a champion that will prove.
I will look over this paper.
To both these sisters have I sworn my love, each jealous of the other. Which should I take? Both? One? Or neither? Neither shall be enjoyed if the other remains alive. To choose the widow exasperates, makes mad her sister Goneril, and hardly shall I carry out my side her husband being alive. Let her who would be rid of him devise his speedy taking off. As to the mercy which he intends to Lear and to Cordelia, the battle won and those within our power shall never see his pardon. Some officers, take them away.
Shall we not see these daughters and these sisters?
No, 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 come. Let's away to prison. We two alone will sing like birds in a cage. When you dost ask me blessing, I'll kneel down and ask of thee forgiveness. So we'll live.
Take them away. Take thou this note. Mark, I say, instantly, and carry it out as I have set it down.
I'll do it.
Sir, you have shown today your valiant strain, and fortune led you well. You have captives that were the opposite of today's strife. I do require them of you.
Sir, I found it fit to send the old and miserable king to some retention and appointed guard. With him I sent the queen, and they shall be ready tomorrow or at a later place for when you shall hold your session. As to the question of Cordelia and her father, that requires a fitter place.
Sir, by your patience, I hold you as a subject of this war, not as a brother.
He hath led our people and take my place in person, the immediacy of which compares him as a brother.
Oh, not so hot in his own grace, he doth exalt himself.
In my rights, by me invested, he doth compares me best.
Oh, that would the most if you should take him husband.
I'm sorry, my lady, I should answer you better from a full-flowing stomach. I am not well. General, take thou my prisoners, my soldier, my patrimony. World witness, I make thee here my lord and master.
Oh, mean you to enjoy him?
Let alone your lies and your goodwill. Edmund, I arrest thee on capital treason, and in thine attaint this gilded serpent. For your claim, fair sister, I bar it in interest of my wife, till she is contracted to his lord, my lady bespoke.
An interlude?
Thou art armed, Gloucester. Let the trumpet sound. If none to approve upon thy head, thy heinous manifest and many treasons. There is my pledge.
I'm sick.
If not, I'll ne'er trust medicine.
There is my exchange. Call by thy trumpets.
My sickness grows upon me.
Let the trumpet sound. If any man of quality or degree within the list of the army will maintain upon Edmund, supposed Earl of Gloucester, that he is a manifold traitor, let him appear by the third sound of the trumpet. What are you, your name, and why you answer this present summons?
I know my name is lost, yet I am noble as the adversary I protest. Despite thy victor swore thou art a traitor. False to thy gods, thy brother, and thy father. Conspirate against the high illustrious prince, a most toad-spotted traitor, say thou no? Thou sword, this arm and my best spirits are bent to prove upon thy heart, where to speak thou liest.
In wisdom, I should ask thy name, but back I toss these treasons to thy head. Trumpets, speak.
Hold, sir, thou worst his name than any name. Read thine own evil.
What you have charged me with I have done, and more, much more. 'Tis done, and as am I. But who art thou that charges me with this?
My name is Edgar, and thy father's son, the dark and vicious plot where thee cost him his eyes.
How have you known the miseries of your father?
By nursing them, my lord. The bloody proclamation to escape that followed me so near taught me to shift into a madman's rag, and in this habit met I my father with his bleeding rings. Led him, begged for him, saved him from despair, until some hour passed, when I was armed. I asked him his blessing, and from first to last told him my pilgrimage. But his flawed heart twists two extremes of passion, joy, and grief, burst smiling. Whilst I was begging clamor, came there in a man, told the most piteous tale of Lear and him that ever ear received. Then the trumpet sounded, and there I left him tranced.
But who was this?
Kent, sir, the banished Kent, who in disguise followed his enemy king and did him service.
Help! Help! Oh, help! Your lady, sir, your lady! She's dead, and her sister by her is poisoned. She hath confessed it.
To both I have consorted. All three now marry in an instant.
I am come to bid my king and master a good night. Is he not here?
Speak, Edmund. Where's the king? And where's Cordelia?
Quickly sent to the castle, for my riches on the life of Lear and on Cordelia.
Haste thee, for thy life! The gods defend her.
Oh! 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 glass. Why, that her breath mist will stain the stone. Why, then she lives!
Oh, gracious my lord!
I might have saved her! Now she's gone forever! Cordelia! Cordelia, stay a little! Ha! What didst thou say? Her voice was ever soft, gentle, and low. Thine eyes are not of the best. Are you not, Kent?
I am the same, your servant, Kent, that from your first of difference of decay have followed your sad steps.
You are welcome hither. And my poor fool is hanged? No, 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 life? Why should a horse, a dog, a rat have life and thou no breath at all? Don't come no more. Never, 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 never! Do you see this? Look on her lips! Look there! Look there!
Faint! My lord, my lord!
Break, heart, I prithee, break.
Look up, my lord!
Vex not his ghost. Oh, let him pass.
Friends of my soul, twain, ruin this woe and the gourd state sustain.
Oh, I have a journey, sir, shortly to go. My master calls me. I must not say no.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest hath borne most. We that are young shall never see so much, nor live so long.
Is it unmuted? All right. So, just real quick before we all get away, I have a couple things to say. Getting together a show, even in an abridged version of a Shakespeare show, is still a lot of work, especially considering that we had 2 other performances between the beginning of rehearsals for this show and now. We've had 2 performances, so it's been a lot to remember for a lot of these people. So I just want everybody to give them one more round of applause because it is a lot. And I have two things to give. And the first thing, well, they're both the same thing, but they're both posters. We usually do this after our shows, is we make posters for our beloved production staff. For this poster right here, I have for Theo, our co-director, putting a lot of work into this show, creating all of the fight choreo and assisting our director and taking some of the initiative on that. So I would like to give this to you, signed by the cast and crew. And the last thing is another poster, shocker, shocker, but this is for our director, Christian Stewart, putting again so much work, actual literal days behind pre-production, creating all of the blocking and having Theo assist him with the blocking, making sure everybody knew everything at rehearsals, and stepping in as Albany tonight, and Oswald, and Old Man. And that just shows you just how dedicated he is. And this is a poster signed by the cast and crew, your very own.
Thank you.
Director Christian Stewart. And that is all I have to say. I wanted to. Oh, you have something to say? All right, just give me a minute. That is all I wanted to say. I just wanted to make sure that these two were given something to commemorate the amount of work they put into this production. So, I guess Christian has some stuff he would like to say.
I just wanted to say that this humble man is also our producer, Michael Ferrigno, who is not getting enough appreciation. I must say, he's been working with us since like the beginning of the year. I don't remember when we started doing this. I've lost track of time. In like August, yeah. He's our producer. He does so much behind the scenes that you don't see. I couldn't really do it without him, and that's why I've asked him and i.e. my roommate to be my producer. But yeah, give it up for Michael Ferrigno again. He's great. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to shout out this guy.
Thank you again so much for coming tonight, and I hope you all get home safe and have a wonderful rest of your evening.